Alright, hey, Shalom, this part 2. But it says the Scythians, a group of nomadic people, are believed to have originated in Central Asia, Siberia, specifically in the Altai Sire region or eastern Kazakhstan. So these are Israelites. Now people be saying, oh, Native Americans are from Siberia. In a sense, okay, yeah, but no. Alright, we're not like originated from Asia. Okay? We're originated from Israel, but basically Native Americans, the Northern Kingdom, are not Asians. They're Israelites. Now, in the sense of Asian, yes, they are from the the west. Let me see, West Asia. Yes, we're Western Asians. Okay, we're from the Western Asian world, but we're not Asians like Moab and Ammon. So I just want to differentiate that. Okay, so let me go back real quick. What did the Scythians, a group of nomadic people, believe to be originated in Central Asia, Siberia, and Kazakhstan? Right. Actually, no. First city. Because they created a city, I believe, in Turkey. Alright, let me see. Alright, Cameria. Okay. The Scythians found a rich and powerful empire centering what is now Cameria. Okay, where is Cameria? Yep. Right near the Black Sea and the Caucasus Mountains. So a lot of Ukrainians, Russia, are a lot of Russians are Northern Kingdom. Alright, Elder Apostle R brought that out. Hey, I remember the brother, this brother, Apostle, not the Apostle, this is long ago. This is the brother, Arya, alright? You know, this is when we was back in camp. This is when we was all camping downtown. But I remember when Arya said one time, this is way before, and I'm not trying to say like this way before Apostle R said it, but I remember he said something like that. Well, Apostle R said that Vladimir Putin, all right, the president of Russia, could be a Gadite, all right. He could be actually an Israelite, and that's the spirit. Because Apostle R then said, "Hey, Putin could be an Israelite." All right. I'm not trying to take credit from either Apostle Har or the brother Arya, but you know the resemblance is like, damn. Now it makes sense. Because at first when I heard Arya, I didn't really, you know, that could have made sense, but I didn't really want to hop into that. But now when Apostle Har brought it out, not trying to say like Apostle everything he said was just you know, we gotta believe it, but you know it's very spiritual. All right. Now let me say this. I'm not trying to say that don't listen to Apostle Har. I'm not saying that. It was just that I wasn't sure of that question. Like, can Vladimir Putin could be an Israelite? And through the Spirit, Apostle Har brought that out, and he was right. All right, Apostle Har said, hey, Vladimir Putin could be an Israelite in one of his videos, man. So you got a lot of Gadites and Reubenites in Russia and China and Kazakhstan. Okay. So we're scattered, man. We're a scattered nation. Okay? And double honors to the Apostle Hard, Apostle Ramlock, Apostle Kabar, all the elders and apostles, great millstones, man. Okay? They're still my teachers, they're still my leaders, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring the resemblance. Like, damn, I remember a brother said that a long time ago, but I didn't really, you know, want to hop into that because I wasn't sure. Alright? But hey, the Spirit, I had to rely on the Spirit though. So the Spirit was, you know, revealed through Apostle Tahar that Vladimir Putin could be a Gadite, man. So a lot of Russians go back to the Northern Kingdom. Gad and Reuben, Manasseh, Ephraim. Okay, we all not gonna look like that Native American Hispanic look. We gonna look very diverse, man. Especially them Parthians. Okay, Parthians, man. Parthians. Okay, see, they're different branches of Scythians. These are Parthians, man. That laid with a lot of Elamites. Okay, And Parthians, they conquered. Well, they conquered will be today. Iran and Pakistan. Okay, so you got a lot of them Northern Kingdom that laid down with them Elamite women and start producing Northern Kingdom Elamite babies, them East Indian babies, man. So when you see a East Indian breakdancing and shit, that's an Israelite. Could be from the tribe of the Northern Kingdom. Okay, so these are Israelites, man. Now Esau will paint them as like they will be, Iranian looking, but that's not the case, man. Truthfully, they'll be looking like so-called Native American, Hispanic. It actually will look like, those people in those regions, man, because we're scattered. But I want to grab this scripture because Neil deGrasse Tyson saying that Native Americans are the same people as Asians, which we're not. We're two different people. Let me grab this real quick. Asian, no. Yep, this is Exodus 11:7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that you may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between Egypt, the Egyptians, and Israel. So right, okay, Native Americans and Asians. All right, you could tell that's the spirit. You could tell they both look the same, but they complete different. Might save this for a thumbnail. I'm gonna say this for a thumbnail. Okay, but like I said, do they both look the same? Of course, but they're two different nations. And like I said, do you have Native Americans that got that Asian look? Of course. Alright, the Lord put a difference. The Lord put a huge difference between Moab and Ammon and Gad and Reuben. In a sense, if you think about it, we're basically, if you think about it, Gad and Reuben are the Asian tribes of the Israelites, if you think about it. Okay? In a sense. Alright, because Moab and Ammon, they're like the unclean people, and Gad and Reuben, we're the righteous versions of Moab and Ammon. We're better than Moab and Ammon. Alright? See? So the Lord put a huge difference between us and Moab and Ammon, man. And we're two complete nations, man. That's like saying Ethiopians and African Americans are the same people. No, Ethiopians are Hamites. You have Israelites amongst them, yes, but they're all, majority of them, the whole nation of Ethiopians are Hamites. But African Americans are from the tribe of Judah, and Gad and Reuben, you know what I'm saying, but mostly Judah. Okay, so the Lord is putting a huge difference, man. All right, the Lord is going to sift out the wheat and the tares, you know what I'm saying. So I just want to bring this video out. I hope this video is very edifying. I love this topic because it's just, I love, I should make more video about history, because I love the history about the Scythians and Parthians and how, oh, that's another thing. I'm going to bring this out too, Kazakhs. These are people I was talking about. Alright, these are Gadites and Reubenites, most of them. A lot of them, Shlakia. Okay, they have that Ammonite. They have that Moabite and Ammonite look, but they're Gadites and Reubenites. They're just scattered Israelites. Okay? Like how brothers in the spirit, and it's true. Like our brothers be saying Italians are Israelites, that's true. But Kazakhstanians, alright, these are descendants of Scythians. Look at their hats, man. Alright, they got swagger, they got some color, they got some class. Alright, this girl could be an Israelite, man. Not everybody gonna be, nigga like have that Native American look. Alright, Kazakhstanians and Scythians. Alright, because they're descendants of Scythians, which are Northern Kingdom tribes. Alright. See? Let me get a clear picture. Give me 1 second. It says this: the ancient Scythians called themselves Saka. There we go. The word Saka, which means go back to where Isaac. Okay. And this is where the name Kaza originates from. Kaska. Kaska. No. Kazakh. Shalaki. Kazakh. Hey, I believe that's a Hebrew word. Kazakh. Hey, that's a Hebrew word. Hey, Kazakh. That's spiritual, man. Ka here means big and mighty. Or like Kahan. Kahan or Kagan, which means big king. in Sin Gigs Kahan, for example, this is the same Ka as an Ka or Aga means big brother in Turkish. Alright, in Turkic. So Kaza means here big sock, which means big Isaac, man. Big Scythens. The name Saka is preserved in the name of the Siberian Sakas, wrongfully called Yakuts. And that's the spirit. That could actually be Jacob, man. Alright, Yakuts. See as Saka Republic. In other words, two Turkic nations, Kazakhs and Sakas, carry the name of the ancient Scythens unto this day. So see, Kazakh and Scythens. So there's a lot of Asians, a lot of people in Asia, Central, East Asians, Central Asians, South Asians. Shalaki. There are Israelites, man. Alright, this is beautiful, man. So a lot of Scythens fled to this land. These could be. That's why if you look at Vladimir Putin, he got that Native American look. He got that Asian look because a lot of those Russians over there dwelt with a lot of them Asians. Okay. Yeah, these are Gadites, man. Gadites and Reubenites. They got class, they got color. And their countenance, man. How the way they conduct themselves, man. It's beautiful. But if you go to Moab land and Ammon, they got like a soft, they got that heathen look. But these people over here, they have class, man. And that's another example. Like how Judah, Benjamin, Levi are highly predominant numbers inhabitants of West Africa. It's the same thing with Gad and Reuben in this land. Alright, in Asia. We're highly predominant in Asia. But you got Moabites and Ammonites that control Asia because they're the heathens. They're in power. Alright, we still got the curses on us. But I just want to bring this video out, man. Alright, so with that, I'm going to give honors to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakah Kadash Shalom.